A recipe has no soul. You, as a cook, must bring soul to the recipe. Quote unquote, Thomas Keller. I am Ms. Samantha Geraldine Shatlier, faculty at Akshar Adbol School, bringing out the foodie in me and will be leading you through this event. I am sure this pandemic has led us into our kitchens, creating new and innovative recipes, thankfully, not setting our houses on fire. This thought makes me automatically connect to the learner profile attributes, where we become risk takers in our kitchen space. We automatically have an open mind to new recipes, and we also come to know the art in balancing our ingredients to bring out a relishing dish. A pleasant and exciting morning to everyone present here for the Wholesome Wellness session. On behalf of the AAIS community, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome our guest for today, Chef Nikhil Nagpal, staff and staff families for this ecstatic occasion. Quite a lot of us might ponder as to why curd rice. What is its significance? Despite the pandemic having a negative impact and taking a toll on people's mental as well as physical health, it had also shed a positive ray of light into the minds, hearts of our staff members, parents, and dear students who had shared their precious moments through various recipes, inspiring and cheerful anecdotes through the addition of curd rice, which brought a smile to our lips and tear to our eyes. We are delighted to have Chef Nikhil Nagpal, who is also a proud parent of AAIS in our midst today. Mr. Nikhil Nagpal leads the team at Avartana, a fine dining restaurant at ITC Grand Shola that redefines and reimagines Southern Indian cuisine. A graduation from Welcome Group Graduate School of Hotel Administration, he has over 15 years of experience with a portfolio that varies from handling large main kitchen operations to creating thematic cuisines for one of the largest banqueting facilities in India. His passion, however, lies in creating bespoke and unique dining experiences. From his younger days, when he conceptualized and set up an award-winning world cuisine restaurant on the rocks at ITC Park Sheraton, to now being at the helm of Avartana. Chef Nikhil is a big proponent of marrying creativity with high precision in running kitchen operations. He strongly believes that nurturing relationships with guests, vendors, as well as his team is vital to the success of a restaurant. Mr. Nikhil had also contributed a recipe which is in our curd rice for the Educator Soul book edition and shot a video of the same. We now have the video which captures Chef Nikhil and Nihika's dexterous skills.
Before we start this, don't we have to wash our hands?
Okay, we're going to wash our hands for 20 seconds and sing happy birthday twice. Happy birthday to you. Okay, yeah. Hello everyone, I'm Chef Nika. This is my assistant chef, Papa. His real name is Nikhil, but I want to call him Papa. So today, we are going to make cat recipes. We need banana, rice recipes, olives,
Crispy rice noodles.
carrots, peanut butter.
So let's start with spreading the peanut butter on the...
Rice Krispies.
Okay, spread it. For you and spread it evenly all over. Okay, so let's start with the
Ice now.
ice. Make
Then
the
ice.
ice. Then we make the first the ears.
Okay.
Okay,
I put the ears.
okay. And the other one here. I think it looks fine.
That looks fine.
For the cheeks we have
Banana.
banana. With one here. One here. We cut the
Olives.
olive into
Nose.
nose, the mouth, Put the whiskers here. Couple more.
If you have too long, then you can crack it.
Okay, so are you ready to eat that crispy now?
Yes, please.
Show it to everyone, and then we can eat that crispy.
So this is how you make it.
Ta-da! You want to eat it now?
Yes, please.
All right. Why don't you taste and let everyone know how it tastes? Let me hold the plate for you.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for watching our video. See you till next time.
See you next time. Bye.
I kindly request Mr. Nikhil to sign the digital copy and present it to us on screen.
Thank you so much, Ms. Samantha. So this is a lovely book.
I now request Mr. Nikhil Nagpal to share some food for thought with us.
Thank you, Ms. Samantha, for those lovely words and truly humble. Namaste and good morning to everyone. I'd like to first of all thank the AAIS leadership team for giving me this opportunity to be part of the AAIS community activities. I've been in Chennai for almost 16 years and come across various experiences of having curd rice. But probably this is the first time I'm experiencing curd rice in a form of a book, which has a lot of recipes, a lot of anecdotes, a lot of memories, fun-filled memories. As she said, a lot of getting back a lot of smiles, a lot of cries. Yes, it's been very tough for all of us in the last 1.5 years. But having said that, I think this book reminds me of my childhood days. As I was talking to ma'am earlier, that the hardbound cover, the red binding brings back the nostalgia of school days. So I would urge everyone to read the recipes, read the anecdotes, spend some time with their families creating these recipes, not only just make it yourself, bring in everyone to the kitchen and like how I did a video with Mika. I think she thoroughly enjoyed that day. Me too, and my wife enjoyed making the video. So that was the kind of activity which we did during the COVID lockdown at home last year. And we all loved it. So probably you could also do that and share with the AAIS team. Once again, thank you so much, AAIS team, for putting together this fabulous book. And I look forward to being part of many more such community activities with the school. Thank you so much and stay safe.
Thank you for those insightful words, Mr. Nikhil. I now request Ms. Akhila Srinivas to share a few words and thoughts with us. Over to you, Ms. Akhila Srinivas.
Thank you, Ms. Samantha. A very good morning to all of you. Good morning, Mr. Nikhil. It's absolutely an honor and privilege to have you with us today. So the curd rice, it's such a beautiful experience. So in our language, if we have to talk about it, we can say that the title is a perfect fit to the context of who we are and where we are. And the reason being that the last entire year, we've all had several experiences, and I think it's been an experience of a lifetime when the pandemic hit us and the lockdown happened. The thoughts on our minds were, what next? How do we learn? How do we do assessments? How do we conduct events? how do we do our celebrations that we usually do? All these flooded all our minds. But what happened was we moved one step at a time and we were able to do all of that. And in fact, much more than what we even imagined. I think those creative juices began to flow when we worked together as a team, and we curated programs and experiences that were so unique to AIS alone. And I think one of those gems of curation, I can say, is the emergence of the curd rice, which is an idea that began midway through the year, where a lot of our faculty, a lot of our staff contributed wonderful recipes that connect with them very closely, recipes that had a little story behind, recipes that took down back into a nostalgic phase, and recipes that reminded them of a lot of their childhood or precious moments in their life. All of this rolled out and gradually through the year, and by the end of the year, many of us were able to share what we went through in the form of little write-ups, in the form of anecdotes, and all that got beautifully compiled to what we sing today as the book Curd Rice. So it's been absolutely fantastic, and like I said, it's an unique experience. It's something that's very close to AIS, and this is something we've done for the first time. And I'm very curious to take a look and dive deep into looking at what contributions have come from various staff, because this would be a wonderful way that connects all of us, that brings us close together. We often say we are an AIS family, and truly, I think this is one of the ways of getting to know each other much better and coming more closer. So, very excited. Can't wait to grab hold of a copy of that book and begin my reading. Thank you once again, Mr. Nikhil. Absolutely honored to have you today. Thank you very much. Over to you, Ms. Samantha.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. I'd just like to add one small dish which we do at Avartan. In fact, that was one of our first dishes which we conceptualized for the restaurant. Some of you may know that Avartan is a progressive South Indian cuisine restaurant which believes in modern techniques, but sticking to the roots of the southern India. So the first dish, in fact, which we conceptualized for Avartan was on the concept of curd rice, and it's called the sago yogurt. It's the combination of yogurt and sago, and served with some dried berry sauce, or you may call it the vatagrambu. But we've tweaked it a little bit and presented in a very new and modern avatar. So all of you are most welcome to come and try that. That's one of our most popular dishes. Thank you.
Absolutely, sir. Waiting to do that. Request you to just accept a small memento from the AIS family. I think it's reached you already. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you can.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for accepting that. Absolutely honored. Thank you.
Thank you, Akila ma'am. From this, we find a beautiful and well-captured community-initiated and produced book. Creating effective school community partnerships takes time, commitment, willingness, and trust. And this can be reflected in our program today. On behalf of the AAIS community, I would like to extend my thanks to Chef Nikhil Nagpal for taking time off his busy schedule to be part of this well-formed partnership of a student, parent, and school community. It has definitely been a wholesome outcome. While you receive the digital copy of Curd Rice for the Educator Soul edition via mail, let us with the same excitement await for the next event. I am sure each one of us are on pins to know what is going to happen next. And for that, I would request all of you to join the YouTube link attached in the chat box. We will be sharing a copy of the curd rice via a separate mail. Feel free to contribute and share your anecdotes and recipes with us for the year 2021-22 through the Google form. Also, spread this word around to other educators who would be delighted to have a teaspoon of our delicious and heavenly curd rice.